Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Murdoch DeFi YouTube channel. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Dark Clover, which is essentially kind of like an NFT game slash, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a node protocol, but it kind of works similarly. But it's very, very interesting, some of the things that they're doing. So there's definitely a lot of information to kind of go through to get a good understanding of what the protocol does, how it works, how you can potentially jump into it if you choose to do so. So that is what we're going to be talking about today, Dark Clover. But before we go ahead and jump into today's video, guys, please make sure that you give this video a like. I would greatly appreciate it for the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't done so already, make sure that you also subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to make sure that you're staying up to date with all the content that I post here on the channel. This is crucial because everything in crypto and DeFi is very time sensitive. Also, first link down below in the description of today's video is going to be the premium Discord server. That is where you could find the laundry list of benefits that you could potentially take advantage of when signing up for that premium Discord. So let's jump right into Clover or Dark Clover, right? So this is kind of a little bit of their dashboard here, where you can be able to view your NFTs, you can view your land if you have any. I currently do not have any, and then they also have the marketplace where you could buy on the secondary market, right? But really what I want to go through is kind of this piece of information here. This gives us a good understanding of kind of like their backstory and what you can come to expect, how these things pay out, and yeah. So it says, a farmer called Connor discovered that planting clover seeds in the Lucky Land would guarantee to harvest 4-leaf clovers. His lucky clovers grew so big that he could get 15% of seeds every single day. So seeds that he could regrow and could make him earn more and more. It didn't take long before other farmers rushed into this one-in-a-lifetime opportunity and tap into this newfound El Dorado. They quickly swapped their BNB for seeds to acquire land and start growing these clovers. When the world plunged into terror, after a while, too many clover farmers came to Lucky Land. Connor soon became furious. He wanted to stay the luckiest one. In his secret lab, he started experimenting with new formulas, crossing clover species with ancient dead plants. From there, one dead clover grew, a red monster clover. Connor got frightened. How could he kill a dead plant? Connor set fire to the clover, and its ashes quickly spread everywhere, contaminating all of his fields, yards, and pots. The plants, his house, and the sky, and Connor himself became darker, dead but alive. His zombie clovers became much bigger than the standard clovers, and their seeds turned into dark seeds, or D seeds, right? So they also have another aspect of this, which is just this clover, if you want to be able to check that out as well. But this is what we're going to be talking about today, specifically this Dark Clover version. So the virus spread very quickly and contaminated Cloverland and all the farmers. So zombies now inhabited Cloverland, all thirsting for blood and wanting more and more of these dark seeds, right? So these zombies are obsessed with one thing, and that is only to accumulate more of these D seeds so that they can acquire more lands, right? So that is kind of the backstory to this project. In fact, the more lands that they have, the more rewards they receive every day, and in turn, the more they can buy new lands and extend their power. Thanks to these accumulated D seeds, these zombies can have one of two land sizes, right? So you have these dark fields and then these dark yards, right? So the price of these vary pretty significantly, right? So the price of one of these dark fields is 100 of these D seeds, but is very limited to just 1,000 units, or these actual NFTs. Then they have their dark yards, which cost 10 D seeds, and it is limited to 10,000 units, right? In Darkland, there are 6 rules to master, and we're going to get into what those are. So while some zombies produce up to 2% of D seeds on their land per day, other Others earn 12% or 20%. Some of these zombies farmers are luckier than others. Each time a zombie gets a dark land, it has 4 possible rewards, right? So with the dark fields, you have the possibility to have a 1.5% rewards, a 3% reward, 20% reward, or this Joker leaf, and we'll get into that. With the dark yard rewards, you're looking at 1%, 2%, 12%, and then the Joker leaf as well. So continuing through this, it says only Connor, who is the origin of these experiments, knew the exact reward amount of the Joker leaf, but he is now a zombie himself. We can only find some clues on a bloody piece of paper. The Joker is the biggest reward ever seen. It exceeds anything that humans can imagine. It is extremely rare and therefore only intended for an elite group of zombies. Many mysteries still remain about this Joker. So now we talk about this bleed and feed mechanism. So any zombie farmer understands how important it is to bleed their land so that their D-seeds continue to grow. That is why it will be mandatory to come and blood your land every 48 hours at most to keep your lands growing, to continue to see your crop thrive, right? So since the world became dark, your land no longer feeds on water, but on blood. So each zombie farmer will have to hunt at night to collect blood and spill it on his land in order to collect more of those dark seeds, right? So don't forget to click the bleed button to accumulate and feed to collect your rewards every 48 hours before the timer hits 0. Otherwise, you will lose your rewards from the precious timer cycle. So that is a interesting mechanic there to have actually to come in here and claim your rewards every 48 hours, or else, they could go to 0. The next component in this is the zombie thief. So the thief zombie is a holder who gets a dark land NFT with the Joker reward. And how you can become one of these is to, again, own one of those Joker NFTs. If you own a dark land NFT with the Joker reward, you have a 5% chance of stealing free NFTs minted by other farmers even while you are sleeping, and therefore generate even more daily rewards. This is very, very interesting. On the other hand, during a mint, there is a 5% chance that the stakeholder of a Joker reward steals your NFT. So hurry and get your Joker reward. Be one of the first to own one. They're extremely limited. Chances are Joker owners won't let them go easily. They also have this Alchemist function as well. So this I would say that this is like more of a play to earn game than it would be just like an NFT node or something like that. So this is very very interesting, very well put together. But there's a lot of components to kind of factor into this, right? So the Alchemist, the potions are the gateway between Clover with the Seeds token and then the Dark Clover with the D-Seed token. In practice, all the people who possess NFTs or seed tokens on Clover are able to buy potions to benefit them or to benefit from features of the Dark Clover. It is important to know that in Connor's Alchemist lab, you are able to concoct or mint 2 types of potions, right? So you have this dark potion and you have this poor potion as well. So the dark potion allows you to get an NFT in Dark Clover in a random way. You will have a high probability of getting a dark potion. The poor potion enables you to get small bags of D seeds. You have a low probability of getting a poor potion. You have to understand that the objective is to get as much dark potion as possible to benefit from the advantages of the Dark Clover. Only luck will be able to tell. So beware, there are different rules in Connor's Alchemist lab. So number 1, potions are a very limited supply. And therefore will not be available on certain days, right? So this is kind of reminds me a little bit of Elixir, how they tried to really gamify the way that they kind of set up their nodes and things like that. Like there were so many things that factored into being able to kind of play the game. But number 2, the lab will sometimes be closed on certain days. And number 3, potions require rare products. The price of potions fluctuates day after day depending on the supply and demand. Number 4, from one day to the next, the lab can close its doors, which will make it impossible to access the potion that allows you go from Lucky Land into Dark Land. So don't waste any time. They also have this burn function as well. Unlike Clover Seeds, Dark Clover includes a new feature that automatically increases the value of your D-Seeds token, the burn. Indeed, in Dark Clover taxes, we have included a system that automatically destroy a part of the tokens sold, right? So the upside of the system, systematically destroying a part of the tokens or the sold tokens will over time decrease the number of available supply. Less available tokens means more rarity for the remaining ones. In turn, your bag and your NFTs are mechanically increasing in value day after day without having to do anything. So that is a brief kind of synopsis. I know that's kind of a lot of information to process and to understand. But once you jump in, if you decide to come and look at the actual DApp, a lot of the stuff starts to make a whole bunch of sense. Here is the contract address for that. If we look at PooCoin and look at the actual price of the token since it launched, let's see. So it launched just today, it looks like. And it launched, I believe, let's see, at 10:50, so not even that long ago when it actually launched. So pretty cool to see. Yeah. If we head on over to their white paper here, you can see some of their actual Clover Seed tokenomics. So the liquidity pool at launch was 52.5 BNB. The blockchain is on the Binance Smart Chain. They have a daily decreasing sell tax of 28%, and then the buy tax of 3%. And they also have a sale tax for non-NFT owners, which is very interesting. I know that another game kind of implemented something similar to this, where if you're simply just buying on market the tokens to play the price action, then you're going to be taxed more so than you would if you were just earning these tokens in the game and being able to take profits that way. So sale tax for non-NFT owners, you're looking at 50%, which is crazy. But it also helps because 40% of that goes back into the liquidity. So pretty cool to see there. 30% goes to the marketing wallet, 30% goes to the team wallet on these specific transactions, and then 10% goes to the harvest or the claim tax, right? So lots and lots of cool stuff going on with Dark Clover. All in all, though, when you go through their actual documentation here on their Gitbook, there's definitely a lot of information for everyone to kind of go through. I know the bulk of it we covered, like all of this stuff, and really like the 6 mechanics that you need to worry about or understand before you jump into this play to earn game. But let me know what you guys think about Dark Clover and their Dark Seeds down below in the comment section of today's video. Lots and lots of cool stuff coming from these guys. Very, very interested to get your guys' feedback and see what you think. But that being said, guys, I think we're going to end the video here. Let me know, again, once you think about Dark Clover down below in the comment section of today's video, and we will catch you on the next one.